steam power. Only 5 turns for 2 extra movement and ironclads. Oh, go on then. And did I get any coal? It's under a lumber mill, but it counts. It always counts. Also, Indonesia, please, will you get lost? My Inquisitors are bored of your stuff. I will keep spawning these things until the end of time. I'm not even sorry. All right, so we're just going to keep peppering Rio from a distance just to keep the health down, but Brasilia is literally ready to fall over. I don't see the point in waiting around. If we can take 2 cities in one go, I think loyalty-wise we should have no problem at all. Bam, 1, 2. Keep it and keep it. How's the loyalty? Only -1 and -0.2. You know what? I think we're fine. Might just sell my Diplo favor quickly because something tells me I might lose that. And hello, Mombasa. Have a factory. Oh, I know what will help my religion and my loyalty. Inquisitors. There we go. We can spread my religion, and already the cities are feeling better about everything. They just needed a gentle persuasion, and we got there eventually. Da Vinci. Workshops provide 3 culture, and I get a nice Eureka, and I can use him twice. That, if you ask me, is twice as nice. Who's up next? Mimir. Sorry, I shouldn't sound so disappointed, but yes, I'm quite disappointed. I'm going to keep Indonesia around as a friend. I do quite like them as a friend. My trade routes are pretty damn good, and yeah, this is actually pulling me scientifically through this early stage of the game because all of my routes to Indonesia, beautiful, 2 science on them. I'm really not getting a lot of use out of colonization, so I'm going to stick Trade Confederation back in, and I would love triangular trade as well, just for even more gold. But again, if we're talking about cost to benefit, I'm not sure that's the best option for me. Let's go and get water parks, and we should be able to make all of my cities ecstatic. Also, here is my religion. Now the cities are happy. They're loyal. They're friendly. Rio is being blown to bits. We don't worry about that. There are lots of apostles coming in, but at the moment we're doing okay. Military emergency? No. If Lincoln goes for me here, this would not be the worst thing in the world, you know? Yep, Lincoln's gone for me. Now, Lincoln actually has an army, but I've just got printing. I'm a different religion to Lincoln, I believe. Has Lincoln got his own? No. Does he follow Indonesia's religion? Yes, so we do get +4 combat strength bonus. And most importantly, look, we share a lot of stuff on the coast as well. Once we get ironclads, I don't think we're going to worry about this at all. Also, did I mention we've got coal power, which would be very handy once we actually get coal, but that's on the way now. Goodbye, Rio. Give me all of your delicious things. I mean, look at this. This is wonderful. A campus, a theatre square, holy sites. I think like we're picking up, quite a lot of great works of culture. Do we keep Brazil in this? That's not a bad idea. I could go, in theory, for a suspiciously fun culture victory if I keep Brazil in the game. I have the capital. It actually would keep options open. Yeah, you know what? I think I am actually going to keep Brazil in this game. This is their last city, Sao Paulo. Gotta wait 4 turns until we can have peace, but that is no worry. Now, have I got the builder card in? No, I do not, which is a bit of a shame, but here is a 4 population city. Look at that. And here is a 4 population city. Do not use the builders, Ursa. Do not make fishing boats with them. The temptation is strong. I tell you, it's very, very strong. Oh, come on. I thought this was a different continent. Everything around it is a different continent, but no, technically this counts as my own. Ugh. And here I thought I was settling something sneaky there. Nope. Never sneaky. Never sneaky. All right, let's now go and see if we can find where all Lincoln's stuff is. America has an army of pike and shot. This could be where the majority of their army is, actually. Noted. We formed 2 fleets. I've got a fleet building here of a few frigates and a couple of caravels from the other side of the world. They're going to go and take on New Orleans, New York, San Francisco, St. Louis. Then I've got my second fleet, my original fleet round here, which is bypassing this last Brazilian city and heading straight to America, who unfortunately appears to have put up quite a few Renaissance walls, which isn't the best, but we'll forgive it. We'll forgive it if it just rolls over and lets me kill it. Otherwise, I won't forgive it. America only did 9 damage to my frigate. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have much problem with these cities. Steam power. We've got 3 coal and that's it. One of it is being used on a power plant right now, but we should be able to build that up nicely. This Inquisitor, I tell you what, please just leave my religion alone. I'm done. Bam. I think they just keep coming after all of the city-states. They can't help themselves. Is it wrong to use Brazil's own holy sites to make Inquisitors to remove Brazil's own religion? I don't think so. It's just the natural order of things, you know? I think we're going to go after New Orleans first. Move the frigates into position. 1, 2, 3, and there's a knight. Now, I think America is actually in a dark age. Yes, you are. Oh, that's unfortunate for you. Very unfortunate for you. land. Look, my unique boat is here with its unique, amazing lobster improvements. This game has all been about rock lobster. That's been the main and only thing that we all care about. Battleships, let's just beeline those now. Ironclad upgrade. Bam. Oh, I've been looking forward to that. So my unique boat is now improving reef turtles, which Brazil never improved. I'm actually quite pleased about that. And sometimes you take over AI lands and you can't help but feel like you're improving upon them. There's definitely one of those opportunities. America has 9 cities, which is more than Brazil had. Brazil only had 4. So America will be a bigger pickup for my empire. They're just going to be a bit more of a faff to take over. A lot more going on. I tell you what though, unless they build up their range strength, which they will do at some point, AI will upgrade a unit and it'll get better. Yeah, we're not going to have a problem with this. Oh, can we produce units faster? Because I haven't even really bothered to do this so far. And make ranged units better as well. I think this applies to boats if I'm right. Oh no, melee is fine. Yeah, does it work? Hang on, does that work on boats? I never remember this. No, it doesn't. It's a different class. That's fine. We don't mind. We don't mind at all. Great Admiral produces an ironclad and a coal every turn. Oh, well, okay then. Absolutely what I'm going to do, but over on the other side of the map. Fortunately, the biggest limitation I'm going to find is just my amount of coal in my empire. I just don't have as much as I'd like. I didn't breathe my Admiral in there. That was a silly move. New Orleans, do you reckon I can get the loyalty on this? Oh, we'll give it a go. Why not? Can we hold the loyalty? And keep city? Yes, we can. Okay, what a beachhead. This is brilliant. Oh, there's a commercial hub in that city. Quickly, I've been waiting for this. A merchant in my empire this entire time. I'm the first person to circumnavigate the globe. I think it's because of the weird way the continent is as to why it's given that to me first, but I don't think that was particularly hard. Cincinnati, for a second I thought that might be a city-state I could liberate, but it was not. Here we go. Improved fishing boats in these cities. Oh, it looks and feels so much better. Removing the religion from Brazil's own holy city. That's also quite fun whenever you do that. Manaus very much is on the back foot now. This ironclad is just lurking around. Baltimore, the walls are not big. Cincinnati, they're trying to throw walls up, but I'm just going to take a quick cheeky hit there just to lower some damage. And I reckon San Fran, well, you're probably not going to be able to survive the barrage that I've got on my way for you here. 1, 2, 3, and conquer. I pressed raise accidentally. That was a genuine finger slip. Whoopsie. It doesn't count as a war crime if it was totally accidental, right? Is that how this works? Uh-oh. Oh no, I feel terrible. Oh, Manaus actually flipped before we could take it. I tell you what we could do is make peace with Brazil. They don't want peace. Oh, that's a shame. I was actually going to liberate the city. But if you don't want peace, then you don't get liberation. So yeah, it was actually quite a fun thing you can do where you can pretty much eliminate all of the grievances the AI has with you by just giving them a city back at the end of the war. But no, fine, be that way. I'll keep it myself then. It says -13. That's problematic. Oh, Fez is a thing. Oh, that's fun. But I think I'd rather have extra gold in my capital with Samarkand. Oh, that's a big chunk of extra gold. Yes, I mean, I've got big trade routes coming out still. We've still got more traders being finished every turn. These routes are brilliant. 554 gold per turn on such a small map. That is not a bad haul. And rolling barrage has been put on some of my frigates already. That's a really nice upgrade. Huzzah! That's my holy city now. If only I was Byzantium, hey? Well, you could say that about any game. If only I was Byzantium. I love Byzantium. I reckon if we can add Cincinnati to our empire, I think the haul is going to be quite useful and we should get enough loyalty to keep all of these cities in this area. So, Manaus, go on, be loyal. Be loyal. Yeah, it's pretty much loyal. Cincinnati's loyal as well. Amazing. Baltimore has an encampment. I don't like that. We're just going to have to drive past it and just attack the city, actually. Yeah, whilst the ancient walls are up and that's all they've got, this is my opportunity to strike. And the ironclad can get into there from my own city, so it can actually spend a couple turns healing. In the meantime, New York, this one tile little city has stronger walls. Those are medieval walls. How very dare you? Well, all right then. I'll bring the thunder if you really want me to. 1, 2, 2, and a 3. This is actually quite a strong city, and that line inventory is going to slow this process down. Well, somehow, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves with city number 20. 20 amazing reasons to be settling. Hicksonk Draconas, I tell you what, makes it a lot easier, but as we take over more land, there's a lot more land for us to settle on, so the settlers are not stopping. Pumping those out at a decent rate. They're still pretty cheap if I want to buy them. I don't really want to buy them. Still kicking out harbors, it's still +5. Wow, it's pretty awesome. I'm going to miss a good +5 harbor when we're done with this playthrough. It's wonderful. I didn't even notice, really. Well, I did notice, but I didn't notice how much the AI had mucked up Mount Roriyama. They've put a campus on it, okay, an entertainment complex on it, fine, but look at this aqueduct. Why would you put that aqueduct down? That's like the Uber tile. What's going on? Oh, sometimes the AI, it makes you weep. It really does. Baltimore very much squished in here. I'm only going to be able to attack it from so many directions, but luckily for me, I don't need many directions because the walls come tumbling down and my caravel is ready to swoop. Actually, my ironclad was ready to swoop as well, isn't it? That'll be all of America's cities that I can get to on this side, unless this is a gap. Do you reckon this is a gap? I can't even get to it if it was. Okay, we need to open up a canal. Emergency canal? Oh, I think I can do one of those. Oh, there's no armory in that encampment. If there was an armory here, we could just shuttle engineers over and canal through. I think I'm going to do that anyway, because if you say, Ursa, I have an opportunity for you to make a canal a strategic part of this game, I'm never going to say no. That's just too tempting. That's just too much like a lot of fun. I tell you what, New York is packed like a brick. This isn't going anywhere anytime soon at all. Luckily, my units are pretty powerful. I think we can break through, but I'm just having to actually use my melee units here because I am impatient. Invention's coming back in now because we've got so many more workshops than last time we were here. My capital's also picked up a zoo, and we can start putting water parks down, which have a huge range. This is a range of this. So, how many cities can we... I mean, actually, it doesn't even matter. We can get all the cities in this central formation by popping it down here. Everyone deserves to be happy in this nation. Definitely. And now we need fleets. I think that's probably the best thing to rush, although we could go conservation and just put some national parks down, but this is a very islandy map. Whether we've got room for national parks, I don't know. We'll enlighten ourselves instead. That's a casual thing to do on a happy civilization evening, isn't it? Oh, what are we going to do? We've got a bit of spare time. Should we just get enlightened? Yeah, let's just enlighten ourselves, of course. In comes my caravel, and Baltimore falls. That's a good take. That's a really good take because it's got Machu Picchu. A little bit more adjacency throughout my empire from that, I believe. Attack, attack, attack. Is that going to be good enough for New York? You better believe it is. Excellent, and I can immediately remove this heretical religion as well. For loyalty's sake, we could take Armagh. I do have a spy on the way, but I have no envoys there, and Abraham Lincoln has a bunch, so maybe keeping this one alive isn't the best idea. Oh, go on then. It's got a huge army, it's in the way. Let's take it over. I'll need a melee unit, but it's actually a really good way of grinding experience out from my troops as well, so yeah, let's do it. I love it when you get a little tile, like a 2-1 fish tile, and then you buy it, and then immediately it's like, bam, this is an event tile now. I think any civilization that gives you bonuses for improving coastal tiles, I just naturally synergize with it. They're just really fun. I've always liked Indonesia and Kupe for that very reason. Something about turning quite useless land, or in this case not land, the opposite of land, sea, and turning it into big yield tiles. Oh, it's amazing. Now, here's the thing. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a civ that used preserves, but you could use preserves on coastal tiles or lakes? Imagine that. Don't you think that would be brilliant fun? I think it would be brilliant fun. Maybe we should ask really, really nicely. Getting my units in now. We've got a lot of attacks on this city. I think we should be able to just bump ourselves into this city without too much issue. Tell you what, Armagh hits like an absolute truck compared to Lincoln. My frigate took 30 damage from a hit there. That's way more. Turns out city-states way tougher than America is. I won't judge. I won't judge. Can we just sneak a unit in here? Ironclad St. Louis? Bam. We certainly can. That leaves Philadelphia, and I suspect the capital over there. Can we see a problem? I can see a problem. I don't have an army. I've just got a navy here. And neither Civ wants... Oh, no, actually, no. Lincoln does want peace. Brazil doesn't. Brazil's like, there's an emergency. I'm not backing down here. How bad is the loyalty loyalty. Oh, it's now loyal. Okay, if we convert this city to my religion as well, it's going to be even more loyal, so I don't think we've got a problem, really. I guess we can build units at a fraction of the cost. It's just what we're going to have to do to break down Philadelphia. That's a city with Renaissance walls. What about the capital? Renaissance walls. Guess I do want the capital. Otherwise, I can't get the domination victory if I were to choose. But, yeah. Most importantly, Indonesia City, their capital is over this side of the map, I believe. Yeah, it's up here. And my navy can't get there unless I build a canal in this area. I told you, it's the canal. It's critical. It's critical to the play. We need to get this finished as soon as we can. All right, well, Baltimore. In that case, we need to get barracks in and build an armory and get you sorted. Lincoln wants peace. I am very tempted to give you peace, Lincoln, but I just want to see what happens from a Canal of Dreams. Is there any glorious salvation that I can find if I complete the Canal of Dreams? Until we know, can we really say that we can rest? I don't think we can. Also, Indonesia, could you buy my stuff faster, please? Thank you. I need to afford military engineers, and I can't unless you buy my stuff. Francis Drake creates a privateer. Amazing. We've got basically a monopoly on admirals at the moment, and I don't mind that at all. Come on, get me a military engineer. Yes! We can start affording one every turn. The canal. We'll finish it before you know it. The ultimate project. There can be nothing more glorious. This is technically city number 24 because of our mass expansion policy. Ursa. Beautiful little fish in a... Is that a kelp forest? It is. It's like a regular forest, but much more kelpy. I didn't intend to settle so many cities, but I looked at this island and I saw the resources, and I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't kelp myself. No, it's true. When I saw this location, I couldn't horse around any longer. My heart just went boom. That's all I've got. I'm gonna stop now. Stop when you're winning, Ursa. That's what I say. We finally have Mima. You are my least favorite engineer. I have no qualms in saying that. Filippo, on the other hand, oh, now there's an engineer I would like to meet. Do you remember that one game we had recently where we actually did manage to get a culture bomb with an industrial zone that really mattered? Oh my lord, that was a day. That was a day and a half. A moment in time we will never forget until I realize I actually don't remember when that was. Peace deal decreases every turn, says Lincoln. I would have given you 100 gold, but now it's only 89, and I'm like, oh no, I'm losing out. I'm so sorry. What will I do? Oh wait, I have all your cities. That's right. I own everything that you own. It's all mine. Oh yeah, I sent my spy there. I keep forgetting that to fabricate a scandal. You know what? I don't think I'm going to need you to do that in the long run, but I like your enthusiasm. Well done for turning up a little late to the party. I would say let's move you on to, I don't know, Philadelphia. I'm not going anywhere near that city. I'll be honest, the only reason I'm possibly going to take America's capital is if it just happens to be on the coast. That would be nice if that was the case. Oh, I just realized I've got another source of coal and I didn't even realize it. Amazing. Rush that canal. Yes, we will do this. In the name of the glorious meme, Cincinnati will produce a canal and I will bring my navy through. Build the canal. Build the canal. Oh, I reckon we can do that maybe next turn. The excitement is palpable. I'm sorry, what? What is... No, America has a battleship. Okay then. Well, that's good to know. I'm just about to unlock battleships myself, but that is bad news. That is bad news because it means their city defenses are now significantly stronger than they were before. I had better use my mines, and I actually need to make sure that my coal expenditure is no higher than it needs to be, and one of the ways I'm going to do that is to merge the ironclads together. Not particularly what I want to do, but it's probably the sensible decision. In fact, actually, I'm just going to start merging some of my fleets together because honestly, I fear for the safety of my boats with battleship level defenses. That's a step up that is unwelcome. I'm sure we'll be fine, but at the moment I am not feeling very good about that. They're even going to give me coal for peace. It's like I'm dealing with American Santa. I just feel like I'm going to come and take your coal regardless of whether you want to give it to me or not. That's what I'm feeling right now. Go on, finish the canal. 2 turns. 2 turns. There we go. Canal is finished. The canal is busted. Fleet to the sea. Find wherever America lives, we must know. My population is getting unhappy. Quick, distract them with an aquarium. Yes, look at the fish. Look at the fish. Ignore the crippling economic unhappiness. Look at the fish. They've got balls. Look, the seal's got a little ball on its snoot. That's what you want to be looking at. Go on, sploosh. There we go. Beautiful. No one need find out how unhappy we all truly are. Go on, be on the coast. Be on the coast. Washington... Doesn't look like it's on the coast, does it? All right, I'll keep an eye out for you. Maybe you'll be on the coast secretly. Yeah, this doesn't look like a coastal city. All right, battleships can get to it though. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 spots the battleships can get to. And luckily for me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 frigate fleets ready to go. And we get battleships next turn. That's a little bit of fun. I also have melee troops in the area, like this musket, and I just got another Ursa from a meteor site, which, you know, it was living in there casually, fell from Earth. Space Knight. Don't question these things. Just accept. Accept the Space Knight into your heart and all will be fine. Right, okay. Now this, every time I stop paying attention to these Indonesian apostles, I look around and it's like, there you are, being annoying. Please, everyone, detest. Stop it. Go away. I don't want to have to deal with you all the time. This is just annoying. My caravel was bombarded by an enemy battleship. That's no fun. We don't like that. But Venetian Arsenal, that is a lot of fun. It's a discount. It's a sale. Everybody get in. You build one boat, you get a second for free. Only works for production, but luckily for me, World Congress currently has a 50% discount on boats. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. And refining. I like to think I am a refined gentleman. We'll see if this pays off. Invention? Nah. Grand Army? Nah. Retinues? Professional army. Who needs a grand army when you have a professional army? And we're going to go for, here we go, 1 coal and 310 to upgrade a frigate fleet to a battleship fleet. This is beautiful. I also built Ruhr Valley because I had an industrial zone and it was next to a river. So I built it. Didn't even really think about it. I just pressed a button. Whether I'm going for domination or culture or science right now, I don't know. I'm just having a lot of fun. This is a really, really good modded civ. But I've got a few mines in that city. I'm getting a lot of production from trade routes into that city. So it's a good combo. Oh, I knew leaving this guru here, they wouldn't be able to resist it. The apostles never can. They see a guru and they're like, I must attack. I must. You fool. Well, battleships, make your slow trundle across. I say slow. Most of them have 9 movement. That's not very slow. I'll admit that. And I think that's our Mar taken. Yay! Gonna keep it. That will probably cause an emergency, but I wouldn't worry about that. Oh, my spy finally arrived. Can you listen to this post? It may be a solid stick of wood and it may be standing vertically in the ground, but I think it's got a lot to say. Look, there you go. You can see it just there on top of the building. It's a bit of a sharp post, but it is a post and it's got a lot to say. That's what my spy is doing, just listening to it. The building talks to me. A golden age? For me? Oh, go on then. If you insist. Actually, that's really annoying because it's taken 2 movement off my battleships as they were moving across. That's the one time I wanted to do this. Ugh, never mind. To arms? Really? Me? No. I would never blow the world up. Never. Never, never, never. How dare you insinuate I would? By the way, I'm just getting distracted blowing up Fez on the way. This proves nothing, however. Nothing at all. Did I tick over Fez? Did I? Me? Little old Ursa? No, definitely not. Oh, I even built a canal in Brazil's capital. So I've connected up this continent with the other one. You know what? I'm providing a service to this game. I think the world agrees that it's better being controlled by me, Ursa, the benevolent, lovely canal building emperor. Oh, there we go. We finally arrived in Washington. Bam. Don't mind me. I'm just going to borrow your city. And by borrow, I mean never give back. That's almost the same thing when you think about it. Oh, and there's Indonesia's capital. Oh, and look, in an ultimate fit of stupidity, Indonesia has decided that we don't need walls because we're safe in this alliance that expires in 6 turns. No, instead of building walls, we're going to put all of our production into building university. Why would you do that, Indonesia? It's a trap. Don't do it. I wonder if there was something I could build that made my trade routes better. Let me think about that. Something that made me just get more gold from my trade routes? No, I can't think of anything. In the meantime, let me build this amazing defensive structure outside of my city. Actually, you know what? Sometimes you build things that just work really well. Look at this. Look at this bay, right? It's like there's the city, there's the harbour, and you have Torre de Belém. So the boats have to go either round it or through it to get in. This is genuinely a really cool defensive structure. Look at that. It's beautiful. Actually, my whole empire this game is really, really pretty. We've got Patala Palace on the way. We've got Ruhr Valley, Colosseum in a desert, Hang Gardens, Petra. Yeah, as empires go, this one's been pretty cool. And all the battleships have arrived, which means Washington is about to get a bit of a headache. Oh yeah, okay. We need a melee unit a bit faster than I expected we'd need one. Okay, this path is not 3. We'll have to send one round. This cavalry will do. Yes. They saw my attacking army and they went to meet it, which isn't great. However, they didn't see all of my attacking army. Now, flight gives me a little bit more tourism. Conservation means that I can put some tourism down should I wish. Washington now has, with a couple of attacks, no walls. And, oh, you didn't see all of my troops, did you? No. There's always more. Always more. And that's yoinky. We'll keep that. And, you wanted peace? Yeah, I'll give you peace now if you fuel my crippling coal addiction. Crippling is the correct term. Oh, lovely. 50 coal. Beautiful. I will eat all of that and just quickly nip in and try and switch this city over to my religion immediately just to help the loyalty along. Well, we want to make sure that we're all friendly and happy, so let's get open borders going. Brazil, do you want peace? I really don't want peace. They offered me peace briefly for about 3,500 gold, and I was like, yeah, right. Maybe I should have taken it. There's the trade route to America. The tourism will increase now. What do I even need at this point? Nobody's entirely sure. Let's go for combustion so that I can pick up tanks. Yes. And I can march up to Indonesia and say things like, tanks a lot. Darwin finally actually uses a 3-tile Moriyama. I mean, that aqueduct, it was useless, but at least I got something decent out of it. I did actually manage to find a national park in my land. There you go. A little bit of tourism. Up to 200 now. And we're generally producing quite a bit. I could remove Indonesia from the game and make this a lot easier for myself, but I think at this point it's quicker just to take their capital. The capital, still busy producing university, but what, I mean, again, why? Why would you do that? That's a genuine question. Why would you ever do that? Pointless wonder. Doesn't do anything. Literally gives you 0 yield. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Oh, that's cool. Venetian Arsenal actually doubles my unique boat. Huh. Oh, well. I guess I can get as many fishing boats down as I want now. I almost have too many. Oh, I like that. That's really fun. Well, now that I have tanks, submarines? Yeah, why not? There's something very satisfying about using a guru properly. Oh, and so many charges, so much health. Amazing. Come on, this is a debater apostle, but it's not breaking through. I will win this religious battle. There we go. We got the kill. Yeah, back off. Oh, that's annoying. They just got steel. No wonder they've been spending all their time on university. They can just get away with it. The ultimate ruse. I was played. The military emergency fails against me. What a shame. We take peace now? No, you'll get there. Don't worry. Oh, look, our alliance expired. We're going to denounce and then Golden Age War. No grievances. Instantaneous. Brilliant. And there's a large part of me that's tempted just to go for that city first, but I don't even think I need to. That's the hilarious thing about this all, because my navy is here. It's ready to go. Let's see what these steel walls are made of. None of my great admirals unfortunately work on these battleships. Yeah, you know what? That was quite effective. Alright, you know what? I'll lay siege to this city just because I can. Not because I need to, just because I can. Perfect. Indonesian unique district. I wish this gave gold, but it doesn't. It's health. Never mind. I've got a load of privateers. We're just going to do some pillage. I'm sure we can find something fun here. There's peace with Brazil. I thought you'd be interested eventually. If I was going for the sea culture victory now, I'd just get open borders with them, and I'd make sure that at least one of my traders was going to them like that. In fact, I love rerouting all of my traders. These are all the ones that were going to Indonesia beforehand. In comes another wave of battleship bombardment. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, the city's got no health. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Standing from the absolute pit that is the construction site of university, we now make the attack, and there we go. Sukritact, Swahili. Man, I had a lot more fun with that mod than I expected to. Really fun. Good interaction between harbors and other districts and city centers. An amazing unique boat that makes fishing boats really cool. A little bit of extra gold and culture, like a small Kamasi from the ability. Yeah, there's a lot to love about this Civ. I would massively recommend having a go. Only 9 on the victory tab. Very small map. We did win quite early, so that's what's going to happen there. Building constructed quite a lot. Cities captured. Don't look at that graph. That's a lie. This is the one to focus on. Cities founded. Almost 20. That's pretty good. Cities lost? None. Districts constructed. This is why you beat Deity AI. Get that number nice and high. Combats. Oh, actually, it was quite peaceful until right towards the end of the game. Indonesia, on the other hand. Oh, that was an aggressive fight from them. Culture, I took over turn 150. Not really my priority there. Science, again, very similar. It wasn't until I started conquering. But gold, you can see how much more gold I was producing by the size of my squiggles. It's all about squiggle size. That's what you need to focus on. Score, it was actually nearer to turn 120. I took the lead there. Religions founded, not so good because Indonesia still feed the world, but I feel like we got good value from the extra gold from our religion, so that's not a problem. Units killed? 40 something. Units lost. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. 0 units lost that run. We didn't lose a single unit, not even a scout. Oh, it's perfect. I'm so happy. So rarely get to do that. Wonders constructed. We had a very high wonder game. That was fun. I enjoyed that. We sort of focused here on quite a small, very tall start, but we only had a few cities. We were building very high population, very high production, very high gold, and then we spread out quite rapidly once we had an economic base. You can see all the cities we founded. We then attacked Brazil, swooped around, attacked America, and then just took a little golden age war to nab the capital. Let me tell you now, with this many battleships, this is not a war that's going to take me too long. In fact, I was actually going to research nuclear submarines, but another strategy here would be to go plastics into missile cruisers, and then we would be fighting with a lot of power because these things have 90 strength compared to the 70 strength of battleships. So you can see we're doing 100 damage, or 100 combat strength. No, that would be 120, 127 once we make some armadas. Yeah, Indonesia really wouldn't stand a chance. Oh, I got pyramids. Look at that. All in all, I would massively recommend this Civ, so come along to Discord. All the mods, all the maps, always there. And to everybody that helps make this possible by liking the video and subscribing to the channel, it's all incredibly appreciated. We're almost at 50,000. It's so close. It's so painfully close, but I mean, it's a good problem to have. I'm very grateful. So again, thank you so much everybody for your support. It means the world. And hang around. There's another video on the way now. You can watch that. See you next time. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Deeble Time, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy's Ursa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Sharky Bates, Charlie Bears, I Love You Tombo, Flying Dutch Burbs. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!